Today is November 7th, and I guess this is a little bit of a 40-day update. I'm currently walking along the riverbank here of Swannanoa Valley home, and it looks a whole lot like day one. There is so much garbage and so much debris. It seems like no matter how many people come, how many volunteers show up, which has been a ton, there's this feeling that it's almost impossible to ever have this normal again. There's so much trash and there's so much garbage and debris. I'm literally standing where there used to be no houses. And there's cars and houses piled up here everywhere. And this is just a small stretch. It's all over these rivers. I've talked to a lot of business owners lately, good friends of mine, and all of them are getting denied, no matter if they have catastrophic insurance, flood insurance. Everything's getting denied, so they've just kind of been on their own. Talking to a lot of our friends that were affected and lost their house to the storm, they're all getting denied. We have a lot of houses here that are down to the studs that are ready to go, with crews ready to build back. And then our county comes in with a bunch of red tape and condemns the house, or says that they have to reevaluate the floodplain, and it's going to be a while to get through that process. We have a lot of people, a ton of people living in campers, living in tiny houses, and folks bringing RVs and giving up their houses for someone to stay or families to stay. All kinds of little random parking lots. You're going to see RVs and campers. The Amish are here building a ton of homes. Tiny houses. School started back a couple weeks ago. They were on a short schedule for a while. Now they're back to regular, and there were 1,048 students that were homeless or displaced. So that's a huge problem, especially whenever a lot of these houses are ready to be built back. They've been gutted, and they're still saying you're going to have to wait a while. It's getting cold. There's really no time to wait for that, in my opinion, but who am I? 90% of the people here that rely on city water don't have clean drinking water. A lot of agencies are saying that could be January, February before that's even a thing again. I'm just kind of blown away that the Army Corps of Engineers isn't here building bridges and getting some of these roads back together. It's like everything that's been done is the people, and they're doing a damn good job, but there is so much here that has to be done. And it's going to take way more than a lot of the resources that we have. It's just the honest truth of it. At least that's the way it feels. One thing that kind of doesn't surprise me, but it still blows my mind every time it happens. I'll post one of these videos and they get flagged or marked as misinformation. I'm showing you everything. I'm standing right here. I don't understand the motive behind calling this misinformation. I don't understand why there's not government agencies here supplying houses, checking our water, checking for all the toxins. There's no telling what we're breathing in. Every one of our lungs are struggling if we've been down here in it. It feels so much like we're all living in a third world country, just in this area. If you follow the rivers and you follow the valleys, that's where all the destruction is. You can go to normalcy around here. You can drive 20, 30 minutes away and you can see some kind of normalcy. But if you're in the valleys and you're in the rivers, where the flooding was or where the mudslides are, it's a third world country. There's still found. They don't talk about that. I don't have a lot of time to turn on the media anymore, but whenever I do and I check it, it's not there. And I just don't understand the motive of that. Why is there only the people helping? And I'm sure this video will get suppressed. The only reason that they get out is because you guys share it, and I want to thank y'all for that. I know this is totally different content than what you're used to from me if you've been on here a while. But it's important And I think it's changed every one of us. It would be impossible to live through this and not be changed by it. So this was kind of a 40-day update of where we're at right now. I want to thank you guys for being here, volunteering. You can still volunteer every day except for Tuesday from 9 to 6 at Silverados. That's 2898 Highway 70, Black Mountain, North Carolina. And I did say I want to leave with something good on these videos, so I'll leave with something good today. And the good is the food. There's one thing I'm going to miss through all this. It's going to be the cooking. These guys have been in here since day one. They fed thousands. They're just volunteering. They don't have to be here. But they've been on the grill. They've been cooking us briskets, feeding families, feeding volunteers selflessly. There's other stuff that they could be doing, but they've been volunteering every day, and they don't get any credit or enough credit. So I just want to thank these guys. I love y'all. Thank you for listening to the update and me ramble. Y'all keep on fighting, and we'll see you soon.